Ladies and gentlemen, shareholders, welcome to the Off-Field Drama Poddy. It is proudly brought to you by Forex, and in particular Forex Ultra. As you know, we've been singing its praises. Mate, how good are they?
Mate, suck them back.
Yeah.
Like a fucking lollipop.
Literally, I choose them now over Forex Gold, which I've never thought I'd say. And they're kind of, I don't know if you can say they're good for you, but zero carbs and just full flavoured greatness.
Shareholders love them, and rightfully so.
They do. And shareholders are going to love these shirts that we're wearing. The brand new shareholder shirt in pink, would you call it, or salmon?
Yeah, salmon pink. And I tell you what, if you don't have it, then you're fucking missing out because, mate, they're a fucking good drip.
Good drip and a good drop is Forex Ultra. You can get Forex Ultra in any good pub and get these shareholder shirts and our OFD caps online at thecaxton.shop. So perfect for summer, perfect for Chrissy, stocking stuffer. Get around it. Cheers, shareholders.
Where's the Queensland spirit now?
Welcome to the Off-Field Drama Podcast. I'm Sauce. I'm here with DJ Fisher.
I'm Berkey.
Looking good, brass.
Thanks, brother.
Got that fresh cut, have you?
Got that fresh cut, got that summer glow, and got a fucking fizzled old brain because it's been a big week.
That's all right. It's Christmas time, man. They call it the Gooch of Christmas and New Year's this period of time.
Do they?
Yeah, the Gooch.
Well, I'm getting
tail end.
fucked right up the Gooch. I tell you what, I've had that many plays and misses this summer. You'd hate for me to be batting for the Aussies.
Yeah, well, you didn't need to.
Didn't need to
because that was something special. We'll get to that. But firstly, thanks to Forex as always. I got one of these CTC country trucker caps. Look all right.
Yeah, you look
boxy.
like
Jesus Christ, it's boxy as hell.
You look like you should be behind a truck heading down the Nullarbor.
You could be the Aussie helmet. Looks like a cricket helmet.
It's giving me Panthers vibes.
Put yours on.
No, fucking hell, shareholders. It's like
Berkey's got a yellow one. I got a black one. Yeah, well, you put it over your headphones there.
Oh yeah, righto. Shareholders, how the fuck are you? What is it? It's the 30 that gets this period of time's fucked because you don't know what day it is, what date it is.
No, you don't.
And you just keep going.
You just roll with the punches and, relax.
Been a lot happening since we last would have spoken to the shareholders.
Yeah, plenty of shareholder teas.
Plenty of shareholder teas.
Plenty of baggy, not baggies, what do we call them? The cord caps, the pink cord caps. They're better than these fucking hats, I'll tell you what. But shout out to Forex.
Shout out to Forex. And tell you what, there was plenty of gold going down. I was actually at Merthyr Bowls Club not too long ago. Shareholders out and about in the shirt.
Were they?
And there's no GST on that either.
That's good. Many?
One.
But one's enough.
He was big enough to count for two or three.
Limited supply. So.
I think he was rolling a 2XL, which we appreciate the hell out of.
Oh.
But yeah, mate, it's just the greatest, what I'm saying is potentially one of the greatest test matches this country's ever seen.
Nah, we should have won the last one, I think. We were in the box seat, rained out in Brizzy.
Which is wild for the fucking Olympic city to go under, but it did.
Should have had it in the first test of the year. First test of the series, I mean. But they fucked that up. But anyway, that was special. I was in and out of the bar watching it today at the Caxton, and every time I walked in, I don't know if I was the magic touch, seemed like there was a wicket or a dismissal or a review or what, an appeal. It was such a good test match,
mate. Most viewed. There's a few statistics that will run the shareholders through. Just broke the record. Allegedly it was a 90-year record for attendance at the game.
Wow.
Well over 350,000, which when you think about it is just nuts. There was 20,000 that entered the stadium today, and then when they realised that the Aussies had their fucking tail up, ended up being 70,000 at the G.
Yeah, for the day 5.
Day 5, Indians. There was more Indians than Aussies, but by the end of it, we fucking flushed them out. And
you wouldn't see that at an AFL game. It's magic round numbers, that type of stuff.
Potentially gather round numbers.
Gather round.
I tell you what,
Nah, that's
that fielding in the final session
Yeah.
when you've got fucking 9 people around
Was it
the
9?
bat. Everyone besides the wicketkeeper and bowler
yeah.
are just fucking under this poor Indian's helmet, just feeding the prick.
Was Sam Conscious going like this?
He does it all.
To try and get in, like, just get him off guard. I was thinking,
He
you
was
cheeky
loving
prick.
it.
Yeah.
For a 19-year-old, how's that for your first
Crazy.
test?
Didn't he say, he said to Nathan or Gary and Starkey before he went out, I think on day one, he goes, when do I start to feel nervous? It feels like a Shield game or something. They're like, mate, if you're not feeling nervous now, you're fine.
He said to Varney and Hussey, he said we'll bowl them out for 230 today. Now, actually,
they got 180 or something?
Did they get 180?
Yeah.
So they didn't even get to 230. I'm going to be crystal clear here, shareholders, and I'd love for anyone to tell me otherwise. You could buy me a year subscription to Brazzers, or you could give me 5 days of the Boxing Day test, and I'd take the Boxing Day test subscription any day of the week.
5 days over a whole year.
Whole year of free porn
Brazzers.
versus 5 days of what I just saw, and I barely missed a ball.
Liquid to your veins, eh?
Mate, 6 to midnight material for 5 days. There's not enough lead in my pencil. That was honestly like, it was fucked.
Yeah. No,
and there's some good porn running around, shareholders. I know you know that. So it's a big call from me.
what's your niche? What's your market?
Gary bowling from the members end.
9.
Group orgy with 9 Aussies around an Indian. With Gary bowling.
Oh.
If you can get me that category,
Goat.
I will fucking wank my old fella silly.
Goat curry. With 9 Aussies around.
Oh, there's a bit in that, but fuck me. Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Nah, that was special. That's probably one of the better test matches, I reckon,
Mate,
I've ever watched.
I'm happy to put it down as the best, just because it had it all.
At the G too.
At the G, we broke records. They were watching it in America and Canada.
Apparently the fridges were off. The fridges had melted down, so there was no cold beer. It was all warm.
Oh,
Great Northerns.
They still would have been drinking it.
You'd have to.
Well, Bay 13 was going bananas.
Even though it's Great Northern, you'd still give it a run.
Yeah, I hope it's original.
Cricket. It's cricket, yeah.
Not Blackfish.
If it was gold.
Oh, if it's gold, you're just throwing it all over yourself like fucking...
Like the goat orgy.
I was dead set. Like when I woke up this morning, I said I've only got one thing in store, and that's to fucking drink, piss, and watch the cricket.
Good. Did you do it?
Nah, just watch the cricket. But I haven't missed a ball.
I did plenty.
Well,
As I said, I walked in on the key moments. It's crazy. I actually think that umpire, that especially, there was those two reviews.
There was a few calls, wasn't there?
2 in a row where I think Cummins was bowling, and clearly, like, there was no snicko. And the ball is going one way. He hits it off the fucking bat, and it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Like, how many times do you need to watch that? And the fact that he didn't give it out was crazy. Like, it was clear as day.
Totally.
And then the second one, like...
There was an LB that Starkey got back, hit him in the back leg, which 9 times out of 10, is crunching middle and leg.
Yeah.
Ball looked more than this whole. If ball is hitting stump, they need to change this 50% bullshit. If it's hitting the fucking stump, I don't care if it's a whisker of my pube or what it is. It's out.
Yeah, you got to think that you go out and then they review, not the other way around, because there's so many.
The 50% LB blows my mind to overturn it. If it's hitting the stump, leg before wicket, we pay it. Take your gloves off and walk to the fucking pavilion.
I reckon when it goes up to the what do they call it? The DRS or whatever?
Yeah, DRS. You're all.
What's that stand for? Doctor Special.
Decision Review System.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No.
So it goes up there. I reckon the ICC's in one ear of the guy who's making the decision. Indian cricket's in the other going, we'll give you 50 million. No, that's not enough. It's too clear cut.
Well,
it's fucking bullshit.
ICC's run by India.
Didn't know that either.
And we don't need to go into there because we're dusting them regardless. So we go to Sydney.
What? Hold on.
Well, predominantly run by India funded, allegedly. I don't need to get the people of India off our side because I've got the city of Penrith off our side. But
well, I'm happy to say that Virat's done.
Virat's done. Rohit Sharma's done.
Virat needs to pack it up and go back to Delhi because he is.
Yeah, he's totally done.
Yeah,
Rohit's done.
Yeah. What about that?
The young kid,
the young fella. He's the future.
Yeah, he's the future.
Fucking.
Yeah, if you can pronounce his name.
Jayasuriya.
There you go. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah.
He can bowl.
Jeez, he can bowl.
Lucky he can bowl because he can't bat.
Fuck, he can bowl.
Yeah. Bum rash.
There's a lot in that.
Yeah.
Bum rash.
Someone said that today.
I don't know what he's got in his wrist. He must be double jointed, is he?
Didn't someone say, or was it you or someone else might have said that?
Don't put me in the fucking headlights.
You know how he's got that action where he bowls? Like he's got a short runner.
He got to be double jointed somehow because he almost walks in. Gary runs in faster than him.
So when he was growing up in India, he didn't have a lot of space in his backyard or front yard or wherever he practiced. But he wasn't able to run up from a long distance. Like his yard was really small. So that's how he developed such a short run up and then an insane action.
Interesting.
It's almost like who was that really good Aussie bowler in like the 70s? He had who was a quick bowler. That slingshot sort of action.
Tatey.
No, in the 70s.
Oh, in the 70s.
Not the wild thing. Similar thing though. You know how they've got that real weird sort of...
Yeah, I need to go back into the archive to answer that question
70s,
for you.
80s.
Can we talk about young Constantine Stones? Constantine. Or Sam's got Constones.
What's a constant?
I don't know. He's got stones because he fucking put Boomer in row 15 for his debut.
The ramp?
The ramp.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk about the ramp. Yeah. He had the crowd by the balls. He was loving it. And then the best thing about it all was he had dipshit Kohli completely rattled. And Kohli thought he was running out for the Indian Rugby League team and thought he dropped the shoulder into the young buck.
And then acts like he's done nothing wrong.
And then once again, match officials give him a fucking 20% match fine. This guy's like half a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like it barely touches the sides.
Did he get... So where? I didn't know that either.
So all he got was one demerit and a 20% match fee.
Oh, shut that off. He's done anyway. He's going to retire.
Mate, he'd pay that at the bar if I was...
Do you reckon he'll retire or he'll get dropped? Would they drop King Kohli?
Would they drop King Kohli? I don't know. Sharma's the real one who's under the spotlight. Rohit. Because he's been terrible. But Kohli's been close. Yeah. Well, the thing is now it sets up beautifully for the SCG. They've got to win at India to draw the series and retain the trophy. I was going to say...
Is this going in the last test?
Yeah, last test. And that Sydney suits them.
If they draw this, then they draw the series because they won last year.
Correct.
Like Origin.
Correct.
Yeah. So give it to me in rugby league terms.
Yeah, totally. And I
Most
will.
of our listeners.
There was an Uber driver when I was in Sydney that was commenting about how in New South Wales they're following something of Dubai nature where they send up planes into the sky so it pisses down rain. Have you heard this bullshit that's going on? Anyway, if I was...
India...
Well, no. If you're India, you don't want it to rain. If I'm Albanese, I'm talking to the CEO of Qantas, and I'm sending up 50 fucking Boeing 747s and letting them just fly around. There's some bullshit theory.
What's the stuff where they put it in the air?
You send up planes and somehow it rains, which is fucking mind-boggling. I'll tell you, if you're a wet tracker and you needed a fucking heavy 10 at Randwick, I'd send up a few Boeing 747s.
Do a rain dance.
My rain dance is different.
Yeah.
It doesn't rain. It stays.
Well, mate, I was actually...
It stays dry.
Oh. I don't know. No, I'm not even going to tell the story.
Don't go in there. But what a fucking day. We've seen a lot. The one thing that we will say, a shareholder said it to me, is Sam Constance or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just call him SK.
Let's
call him SK.
Yeah, SK and Oyster.
SK and SK Stones. SK Stones, because he's got a good pair of stones for a young fella. He could do absolutely fucking nothing for the rest of his career, and he'd still be remembered as a fucking hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Saw that.
It's amazing. He went from 4,500 followers when he debuted on day one. By the end of play, he over had 100,000.
That's bizarre.
And there's sponsorship. Like, fuck me. Sammy, could you give OFD a shout out?
Make the Aussie cricket team become a superstar overnight.
We've got to get him a shareholder shirt.
We could send it to.
We could.
Yeah.
Scotty Boland, I tell you what, he just has to be picked at the G every time.
He does. He gets the hard wickets, don't you reckon?
Oh.
Like he gets the tough ones, like the nitty gritty.
He just hits. If you put a 5-cent coin on the pitch, I'd back him to hit it 4 out of 6 times.
He could bowl through a letterbox.
He could bowl you and I out. No, not me.
Not me either. I reckon
what I saw from that fielding is exactly what every Aussie does in the backyard right about now. You would have every Aussie right now around Australia that would have 9 fielders around the bat saying, right, let's get a little session in because everyone's going 6 to midnight.
Did you think they should have? I mean, it's silly to say now because they won. They obviously made the right call. But did you ever think they should have declared?
Yeah, I thought they were going to declare last night.
Send them out.
Give him 20 minutes.
1 or 2, yeah.
But it just shows you cool, calm Paddy Cummins.
Yeah.
Like,
he knows what he's doing.
Income.
He knows what he's doing.
I was sitting there and I was like, fuck me, we're going to regret this.
He silenced a lot of critics, I reckon.
He hit over 90 runs and got 6 wickets.
In the two innings?
Just in this match, yeah.
In both... Across the 2 innings?
Across the 2 innings. Well, man of the match too, might I add.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love that. Your captain winning that.
Your captain winning that.
Yeah. Where's Mitch Marsh going? Is he
Marsh
in the team?
Is under the spotlight, but I tell you one thing, and it's amazing. Out of all the things that we need Marshy to do,
his fielding is great.
His fielding. Yeah.
If he doesn't bowl a lot.
He doesn't bowl a lot, and his batting's been atrocious. But geez, he's got a pair of mitts.
We'll just throw in Travis Head to get one or 2. You know,
it was funny. They interviewed him after the game, and he said, "I did nothing for 4 days, so it was good that I chimed in and did something late."
Who said that?
Heady.
Valuable wicket too.
Well, almost the match-winning wicket because then once we did that,
Marshy can field. I don't know if they put him in the spots to do it or the ball just comes to him. Yeah. That one that he took in the first test or second test, when he jumped it,
Mate, do you know where I've actually been, shareholders, and I can't actually believe I'm starting this off. I've actually been at Department of Main Roads and Transport.
What's happened?
Well, the Black Mamba's been retired. I've passed.
Has it been impounded?
No, Black Mamba's still going really well. I've sent her into state. So she's gone south down to Victoria where my sister has now got the pleasure of owning it.
These stains in that.
No, it's the
poor S. Burke.
Oh shit, she'll do all right. I can't imagine how many times she's going to crash that thing in a couple of weeks. But anyway, let me tell you, Department of Main Roads
shit show
on the 30th of December what's today? Monday.
Might
have been busier than the Burley Pub right now. If there was music playing and a fucking few margaritas getting made, we would have had a party.
At the Main Roads.
It was heaving.
Where at? In the city?
Toowong. And apparently the one at Toowong was the busiest one in the state. So I was lucky enough to pull in there. 45 minutes I wasted to fucking get a form in. I thought it was just a case of surrender the plates, and you don't renew the lot. You don't renew the rego.
So what do you got now? You got the.
I've got the Grand Cherokee, thanks to the old boy. And let me tell you, it's good to be driving on the roads with a bit of respect.
A hand me down.
Like for so long, I was driving around in the Mumba, which looks bigger than it is. Okay,
it's like a little beetle.
Looks bigger than it is. But most people might think I'm just a small little wiener. Now I'm in the Cherokee. Me old fella's grown 2 inches. I got a bit more respect. So shareholders, stop looking for the Mumba and look for the silver Cherokee.
Well, I've got a little compass.
Yeah, we're both Jeeps.
Yeah, both Jeeps. We bought Jeeps.
We did.
One of us did. But
well, yeah.
Did the old fella get the upgrade?
He upgraded to a He upgraded to a Ford Everest.
That is a big mamba.
It is a big mamba. Courtesy of all of his winnings from the dish liquor.
Oh, really?
Revive might have paid. I don't know how much Revive chipped in for his Everest.
He should get a license plate, Revive.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be in yellow, because she was number 5 mostly, wasn't she?
Yeah. What? No, she was all right. She jumped
shop.
from everywhere, but
no pun intended. She was all over the place.
R.I.P. Revived, and
now she's scattered ashes somewhere all over the place.
She's in Muswellbrook right now, probably.
Oh, R.I.P. Revived. How well, before we move on, I actually had another thought about the cricket. Is this bizarre to say, but Labuschagne, would he be a good opener if Khawaja retired? Is he?
Don't know if he's an opener material.
Yeah.
Gee, it was good to see McSweeney after getting dropped,
BBL.
scored 70.
I was at that game.
Mate, I was at that game too. You lasted the whole game. I lasted no more than 5 overs.
Yeah, I was at the Cricketers Club.
Yeah,
Took
it must
the
have been
cousins out.
tough.
I got to touch on that. I had my cousins out. I don't know if we didn't do that last.
No,
we've completely not even touched on that either.
There's been Christmas.
Christmas time doesn't
Merry Christmas to all the shareholders.
doesn't discriminate us either. You know, we need our time. We need our rest time.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, but I had my cousins out from the States. Took them around. Was tour guide and. Fuck, it was lovely. It was wholesome. It was a really wholesome Christmas.
What did they think of our great Olympic city?
I learned a lot of things about my cousin's partner, Chris. So my cousin Jessica and cousin through marriage. Right. He, you sink a few and he opened up and.
Oh, you got a few under his belt.
He's a very straight shooter.
Was he telling you things you wish he didn't tell you?
No, it was good. It was just eye-opening, Once they have a few beers, they sort of become themselves.
Yeah, righto. What are you going to tell me?
I probably can't say.
Yeah, good. I was going to say, you're going to put me in the real bad spotlight. But I wonder, everyone right about now, it's the 30th. So everyone's well and truly trying to finish 2024 with a bang. There should be some mango darks.
Yeah. Are you
4X gold, plenty of 4X.
Are you doing anything for New Year's?
No, mate. I'm going to be as boring as a fucking doorknob.
Yeah. Well, you've sent it a bit, so...
Yeah, I mean, if someone's got some ideas for me, send them through. I couldn't be more available for this news. I feel like New Year's is just a bit overrated.
Yeah. No, I don't. I agree. I wouldn't do anything unless I went away.
Like, I need a house for a week or give me something. I know there's plenty of shareholders that I've spoken to in the last 48 to 72 hours that are absolutely buzzing. Noosa's heaving.
Yeah, it would
Burley's heaving.
Well, they always are.
You'll have a bit going on here.
Yeah, we got a $79 package.
Sold out or still some remaining tickets?
Still some tickets to go. We sold about 50, 60. They 2.5 hours, basic spirits, squeeze of gold, any beer actually, and then some bubbles if you celebrate.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I heard there was an open house party somewhere on the Gold Coast. I won't name names, but a shareholder was quick to let me know.
Fuck that. I haven't heard that word for a while.
Well, I thought it was a G up, but he assures me.
An open house party.
An open house party.
Fuck is that even a thing anymore?
Well, tell you what, to the bloke that's having it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, and you're an idiot.
Well, you are an idiot, and I hope your lease must be ending.
Is he Knob of the Week?
He could end up being Legend of the Week.
He could, yeah.
I don't know if I drive down for it. It's a massive call.
Yeah. One thing I can tell you, this is hilarious. One thing I can tell you about when I was with my cousins, a story. We went to the great Enjoy Inn Chinese. You been there? In the valley?
No, maybe not, but carry on.
It's not a China Sea on Park Road.
Yeah.
But it does the job. Like, it's 6.5 out of 10. Like, it's a staple. It's on the corner of Chinatown and fucking in the valley. Ended up going and we spent like between 8 of us. It was $400 or $500.
Yeah.
You do that. Everyone shares, and we had one thing to take away, right? And Dad paid, got the bill, and he goes, "Could we just get that to take away in a box?" And she goes, "Oh, that'll be 50 cents for the takeaway container." And he goes, "Are you fucking serious? I've just spent $500."
Oh, she's charged him.
Yeah.
Silver.
And then he goes, "Don't worry about it." And then I was like, there was a guy that was looking after us, and he was the manager, and I was just like, "Mate, can we get this to take away. And he knew.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It was just like...
What, a silver hexagon?
Yeah.
Is it a hexagon?
Nah, hex is 6.
Octagon.
I think hex is a penta.
Yeah,
I don't know. Fucking who
but
cares?
he's charged you some sort of silver, which is
They
so...
didn't. I just went, I was like, ask the big dog. Yeah. Went straight to the head dog.
You didn't Virat Kohli and drop the shoulder.
She said, I don't have the
waiter.
authority to give you a free container.
Well, and rightfully so. What do you mean?
50 cents and you've just spent 500.
Like,
Surely you can give us some plastic.
Yeah, spare me. That's totally uncharacteristic of this time of year.
Yeah.
Charge them a bit, before the end of financial year maybe, but don't charge them it.
It's Christmas time.
Even then, maybe charge them around April.
I shouted at lady her fucking petrol, actually.
Oh, here we go.
I was coming back from the coast on Boxing Day, which took me 2.5 hours to get down there, doing my touristy thing, showing the cousins around. Went down to Southport, wanted to go to Snapper, but it took 2.5 hours.
Did it really?
From Brisbane to Southport to the Gold Coast.
That's disgusting.
But come back, needed petrol, and stopped. Actually, I just needed a nice coffee, that's all. She got petrol and she was in front of me, and there was a huge line.
Right.
Like, there was one guy there doing it. She's kicked up a stink.
Yeah.
Couldn't pay for it. And he's got the manager. She's moved aside, and I just paid for our shit. And I said, "What is it? Like,
how much?
What's her bill?" It was like $60. Like, and I just thought, fucking bang. I went, here, it's all right. And then he made a big scene about it, the guy, and was like yelling, going, "Oh, this guy, he's got it. And I said, yeah, fucking too right, I got it. And then she tried to pay me back, and I said, I thought about it, and I go, nah, it's Christmas,
No, and mate, do you know what the great thing about a gesture like that is? And there's a few fuckwits out there that could learn a lot from Saucy. Those sort of things add up.
Yeah.
They add up.
I mean,
just know good things are coming your way,
made me feel good about myself.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just thought...
It's like giving the 2-finger salute. I promise you, if there's any shareholders out there that does not fucking give 2 fingers when someone gives way, don't be a shareholder, because it absolutely grinds my gears.
Take the pink.
Take the pink off, just like my grandpa did. The fucking hell.
Like the shirt, didn't like the
colour, just didn't know why the word shareholder was on there. I said, brother, it's all about shareholder.
Yeah, if you don't get the 2-finger salute, get a pink fucking marker and just...
Put across through
shareholder.
And just put...
Keep the shirt, but get rid of shareholder because you ain't one.
Do shoulder or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot going on. It's a happy time of year. Everyone's doing their New Year's resolutions.
What's yours?
My New Year's resolution is going to be health.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to go carnivore diet.
What's that?
Just eating meat and eggs for a while.
And what will that help you
After
with?
Japan. Because I'm eating kilos of ramen and sucking down Sapporos and Asahis.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go crazy over there. I might come back 5 to 10 kilos heavier. We don't know. But that's the estimate.
Oh, I'd back 5 kilos.
Ice cream count? 100. Yeah. 100 plus.
I'll go. I wouldn't mind if we weighed you before and after.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
And I'll have a nibble at over 6 kilos.
I'm trying to lose a bit of weight now, and it's been tough over this period of time.
It's not the best time of year to be doing it.
It's the hardest.
No.
The worst time of year, to be fair.
It's like when fuckwits come up to me and they say, oh, I'm doing dry December or dry January.
You've got an issue. Dry January's fine.
Dry January I can work with. Dry February's really, if you're smart, that's where you do it.
Why January?
What, February?
Aussie Day.
No, February. February's...
But why wouldn't you do January? What's in January?
Well, yeah, Aussie Day, but no, because sometimes, it leads into... Like, if you're taking it seriously, you need to be off the grog at 11:59 on the 31st. Or otherwise, it's not dry January.
Fair.
February's the way to go, although it's year of the 30th for us.
It is. So you want to get them out of the way early.
You got to get it out of the way early. I might get a little jacked up in 2025. Imagine if you saw me in the gym.
What's this, 28th minute? 28th minute of number 70. Is this our 71st pod? Is our 71st pod?
Yeah, that's it. That's like Labuschagne not out.
I'm gonna put that up and just see how we go in 6 months.
You want to let's find it, shareholders. If there's a personal trainer out there that wants to put their fucking blood, sweat, and tears into getting Berkey into a nice chiseled physique.
Yeah.
Maybe let's do that, shareholders.
Should we do a little comp, you and I?
What's the comp?
I don't know. See who can
What do I need? Someone needs to put me on a program.
You need a diet and a program.
Diet and a program.
I just need a diet.
Let's get Berkey fucking up and about.
Get Berkey 6 to midi.
Let's get Berkey to a point that Madge wants to put me on the 6-pack ban. Hey?
Hey?
What do we think? Shareholders, if there's a trainer out there, look at me. I'm glossed up, ready to go.
He's been tanning.
I used to hit the kettlebells about this time last year.
Yeah.
And then 2024's been a big year and I haven't been able to focus on my health the way I should.
Well,
but I'm getting to an age now, Saucy, that
2025's our year. I was thinking about this.
Moving year.
It's the end of our third chapter.
Is this, we haven't been doing it for 3 years.
No, third chapter of life.
Oh, third chapter.
You look at it in decades.
I still feel young.
Isn't that good? We're on to our fourth chapter.
Fourth. Oh, so this is the fourth.
Coming 30 and beyond.
Yeah. People get scared. Like they come up to me and they go, Berkey, you scared at 30? I said, baby, I'm only just getting into my work at 30.
Baby.
I've just knocked up to 30. I've just got through the new ball. That's like 30 overs.
It gets easy at 30. You see many people get out at 30? None. No one ever gets out at 30.
Totally, mate.
40 to 45, you're a bit fucking,
correct.
you know.
Some things can spruik up.
Yeah, prostate-wise, you know.
And I'll need to do some, there needs to be some checkups at 30.
When do we get a finger up the dot?
Yeah, probably soon.
Next couple of years.
I mean, you've probably had fingers up the dot voluntarily.
Nah, I give them. I give them, bruh. 30 onwards, they do say it's fun.
Yeah, well, it should be.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun now, then what are you doing?
You should have your shit figured out.
You should,
you should be ready to fucking roll.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, and you know. I'm excited.
No, so am I. Shareholders, 2025's a year to really get busy with
Having said that, I'd love to be 23 again.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's right. I mean, pull out the shillelagh at the 300 shareholders.
Fucking whack it.
And let's go. Because there's a bit going on.
Ezra.
Do
we talk Ezra? Did you see him at the Broncos at Red Hill when you were there giving him a mouthful?
No, so...
You were giving him a good mouthful.
I gave him, it was all love, shareholders. If you didn't see, you would have seen me. I was there for what could have been potentially their last training session for 2024.
In the rain.
I loved what I saw. Everyone had shirts and singlets on.
It would have been heavy underfoot.
Yeah, it was a heavy 9. They weren't on the main field. They were on the other one, the original training field.
Chalk it up.
Well, don't deserve it, has he? Trent Barrett was looking luscious.
He's such a good looking
Ben Teo was a unit.
Big arms.
Maggie was hiding from me. McCulloch was loving everything I was saying. He said, give me more, Berkey. I said, Macca, I'm here all day, kid. But gave him plenty. They looked busy. Tell you who I was really impressed with, and this will not be the last time. Blake Moser.
Fit.
Looking fit, looking sexy.
Yeah.
Like he had a bit of polish to him at this time of year where most players in Penrith and whatnot don't.
Was Ezra there?
Didn't know. Don't believe so.
Can he train with him or not?
Don't know.
Yeah, right.
But he's copped his fine. He's 9 weeks, whether we like it or not.
How much was it? 120 grand?
I don't even know if it was 120. I would have thought 85 maybe or 80.
90K by Broncos.
90K.
And then I think does the NRL...
I don't know what they do, but it's a scary thought to think that he could come back after 9 weeks and we might be leading the NRL Telstra Premiership.
With Ben Hunt,
what I'm saying,
we're top 4.
We have got to back the truck.
You can't deny what you're hearing and seeing.
That's right.
And they're words to live by.
That's totally.
You can't deny what you're hearing and seeing. Put that on a fucking shirt.
Well, we could if you wanted to.
It's just, good things coming out of Red Hill. You're hearing them and you're seeing them.
And my eyes don't lie. When when you see a good, something in the mountain. I've done the eye test and I've got good eyes. And from what I can
2020 vision.
2025 vision.
That's not bad. I
Yeah,
like that.
it's really good vision.
2025 vision says it's the year of the Bronco.
Well, it has to be the year of the Bronco. If it's not the year of the Bronco, it won't be the year of the Bronco for a while.
It's the year of the Bronco in Australia. I think in China, it's the year of the cat.
Okay.
I think. Or the rat.
Oh, shit. People say I'm a rat, so that could be an omen.
You do look like a little
Apparently,
bit of a rat.
you're either a rat or
a frog.
Or a
Yeah.
frog.
You're a rat.
Yeah,
I'm a frog.
You'd be a frog,
I'm
yeah.
definitely a frog.
I take offence when people originally say that I'm a rat, but when it's a choice between a frog and a rat, there's not much you can do, is there?
No. So I'll tell you what. It's the year of the wood snake in the Chinese zodiac from January 29. And I'll tell you what.
Geez, I know a few fucking horny wood snakes running around at the moment.
I'll tell you what the year of 2026 is the fucking horse.
Shit, you're jumping. We need to get through the wood snake before we get to the horse.
Yeah. Genuinely, it is the year of the horse, in the fire horse.
The fire horse.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bit in that. There's actually a lot in that.
There's a lot in that.
Yeah, there's totally. I wouldn't mind if that was 2025, but you know what?
The year of the snake.
The year of the
eels aren't
snake,
fucking
yeah.
winning. The eels aren't winning.
No, well, no, there's no way eels are winning. No, Riles has got his hands full there. Lions are looking good. Saw Charlie Cameron at the Heat game last night, but we got absolutely touched up.
Yeah, they didn't bat well.
Nah,
They started shit house.
shit house. You
What
would
did
have
McSweeney get in that?
not too many. I would have said like 20, 30. Renshaw.
I was singing his praises, saying, "Give the kid a crack in the test side, maybe."
Yeah, nah.
Fuck no.
Nah,
There's others in front of
there's
him.
a line
Does McSweeney come back in?
eventually, but not anytime soon. Not when you got SK Stones running around. But as mate, Happy New Year, shareholders.
Yeah. Have you got Legend and Knob of the Week?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've probably touched on both of them. I'll follow the.
I got one story if you want to think about
well,
it.
you do.
So a fella came in last night, and I won't name names because it could incriminate him. It could. You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
So listening, you're gonna fucking love this.
I'm actually listening.
People will know exactly who I'm talking about. Those who know will know. But I'll tell the story. So, where do I start?
Well, just kick off.
There's a possum infestation at Brothers Rugby Club in Brisbane, from what I've heard.
Yeah, down at fucking Crosby Road.
Yeah, so
Home of the filth.
we heard about it recently, and it's come up and whatever. And we're thinking, fucking, you're kidding me. So it's like a genuine thing that's like the council and shit have like a problem.
Oh, right.
A problem trying to contain.
Yeah.
There's a fella that we know from in our group chat from where I used to play rugby.
Right.
An older fella. He used to catch possums. Fucking.
Oh, my God.
And every Saturday would release them at Brothers and put it in our Snapchat group.
You are kidding me.
And I saw this and was like, are you serious? Like what? So all the homes and shit are like complaining about possums there.
So this is intentionally done.
Yeah.
You've got this on the record, allegedly.
Well, I'm not naming names.
But
he would catch these possums and like every Saturday without fail would fucking release them at the ground at Brothers, and we'd get the footage of it. And I'm like, is it the same one from last week or what?
Yeah.
Sometimes he'd have two.
Jesus.
And I'm thinking, like, when does the guy catch the possums? And like, does he catch them Friday night going into Saturday? Surely not. Surely it's a week thing. Like, he's got to plan it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's got to have food. Does he name them?
Oh,
does he have a bigger cage?
He's labelling them. Maybe he's even. He might be putting a GPS tracker on them.
Well, yeah. What was kind of funny and also sad.
Couldn't have picked a better location to drop them off.
So he spray painted one of them, which
here
I don't know how legal that is. I mean, pretty cruel to do that. But he saw it was run over. And he goes, that was one of my possums because it had the blue stripe.
Oh, my God. RSPCA.
He didn't run it over. It was just hit by a car, you know.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I mean.
And animal cruelty is the last thing we like.
No one likes animal cruelty.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just a fucking possum.
Yeah, well, I mean, they know how to shit possums, don't they?
I hope they shut on Brothers Rugby Club.
Yeah, they do. You know who my legend of the week is, right? And this doesn't come as no surprise. And I know he's a It's a nudgy boy's father. The guy that started Cool Cabana.
Yeah, he must be rolling.
You want to talk about a bloke that doesn't need a fucking porn subscription or 5 days of test cricket. He must just go onto his balcony at Noosa's there, number 1 Hastings.
He was in my PC.
Like, fair dinkum.
Cool.
It never seems to surprise me. What a great business idea that was.
So simple.
So simple.
People have tried to replicate it.
You can't.
Failed.
There's no way you can compete with a Cool Cabana.
Nah.
It's like competing with a 4X Gold.
Unbeatable.
Unbeatable.
Cold day.
Cold day. Now, my knob of the week is Virat Kohli. For getting rattled by a 19-year-old is something of New South Wales weasel territory.
Yeah, it's Indian weasel territory.
It's seriously like you see that south of the border, but I wouldn't expect him of Virat to get rattled by Sammy SKA SK Stones.
SK Oyster.
Well, that's why we're going with Stones, because Oysters is taken, and I was there recently. Had some lovely oysters. Shareholders, if you're not having oysters at this time of year, and prawns,
it's in the name.
Think about it.
Yeah.
But Virat, you're my knob of the week for so many different reasons, just because you're such a peanut.
We love you. We love you. Don't get us wrong, but we don't.
Well, just know that, like, that was the last time you played at the greatest cricket ground in the world, a.k.a. the Coliseum, and we dusted you.
And you got rattled.
You got rattled.
You got rattled by a 19-year-old fucking stallion.
Who's, like, literally barely fucking learned how to drive.
He hasn't got pubes. You just bullied him. He has not got pubes, and you've been rattled by a 19-year-old.
SK Stones had you by the balls.
He did, yeah. But
and anyway, hey, Happy New Year to you, Virat, because you got rattled.
God, I hope they don't win the next test.
They can't. We just got to draw it. Let's send the Boeing 747s. All the airlines need to come together. I know they're busy at this time of year.
Jetstar.
Actually, no one's flying with Jetstar.
I'm going to
Japan, I've heard a few people flying with Jetstar.
It's not good. I'm not happy with it.
You're brave. You're brave.
Yeah.
If Jetstar want to come on board,
let us know.
Happy New Year, shareholders. We fucking love ya. 2025, there's big things coming on OFD. The guests are going to be bigger, brighter.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
Yeah. Brighter, we don't know. Bigger, yeah.
Yeah, definitely brighter. And they're going to come in numbers. And the shareholders, let's get together as one.
Who have we got lined up?
Oh, Tommy Gilbert, Stagsy, Oatsy.
Well, Paddy Welsh, maybe.
Paddy Welsh, that'll be a big one.
Yeah. Could we nail Kevin?
Potentially the Prime Minister of Australia. We might have a new one in 2025.
We got the Premier, sorry.
We might dead set. I could be able to get potentially the new PM, but...
Fuck off.
Nah, seriously.
Fuck off.
Seriously.
Who?
I'm closer to home than you think.
Oh,
mate.
What, Albo?
No.
The other Dutton?
Dutton.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Well, we know how to get the swing votes. But shareholders, we fucking love you. I'll have a 3-legger for you on New Year's Day.
Here we go.
And I'm going to start 2025 with the shareholders with money in their fucking pockets so you can go to the bar, shout the bar, and start 2025 with a bang. Love you, shareholders.
Caxton.shop. Buy a fucking hat.
And a shirt.
There's the Queensland spirit now.
He's out here, shareholders.